Okay, so here we have a triangle with they're giving you all three sides. Let's just pick an angle. Let's say this guy right here, theta, okay, or alpha or omega or whatever letter, Greek letter you want to pick. So we're going to try to find that angle, and because I have all three sides, I can actually use whatever ratio I want. So you get to pick your favorite here. So let's just say, for example, you like the numbers 12 and 13. Okay, you can use those two sides to find the angle. Because 12 is the adjacent side and 13 is the hypotenuse, that would be cosine. So you could do that one. Or maybe you like the numbers 5 and 13 instead. And 5, of course, is the opposite side to theta, so opposite hypotenuse, that's going to be sine. Let's do that one because we've already done tangent. I don't want to do that one. Okay, so 5 is the opposite side, 13 is the hypotenuse, so I'm going to go sine of theta is equal to 5 over 13. And then to find the angle, of course, all we do is do the inverse sine, inverse sine rather, of 5 over 13 equals your answer, which is just 22.6 degrees. Okay, and like I said, you can use either or any one of the three ratios. And so just to prove it to you, let's use the cosine ratio. Okay, and if you do that, you'll see that you get exactly the same answer as you did with the sine ratio. So it doesn't matter which one you use, you just pick whatever is appropriate. Sometimes you kind of have to use one, sometimes you can pick. It does not matter in which one you pick in that case. You should get the same answer no matter how you do it. So in the next example I'm going to show you then, I'm going to make sure that you have to pick one or the other. Well, sorry, you have to pick one, just one, not the other ones. Here we go. Look at this example here. Okay, so here's the example I'm going to have you do. I want you to set up pick a ratio and set up the equation, the ratio equation that we've been doing with all these other problems. Pause the video, do that now, and then compare it to my answer in 3 seconds. Okay, well hopefully you got the same thing I did. You recognize that if this is my angle 80 degrees over here, X is my opposite side. Here's my right angle, even though it looks like a really bad right angle, but it's still a right angle because it says so, which means that this is my hypotenuse. Okay, so opposite hypotenuse, that means that I have to use sine. Now when I say you have to use sine, really you don't really have to, because if you'll notice, there are 180 degrees in a triangle, so that means that if this angle here is 80, then this angle here is 10. And so what I could do instead, if I was wanting to be an individual and not be stifled by my restrictions on what you can or cannot use, I could use cosine of 10 degrees and say that's equal to x over 27. And if you quickly check on your calculator, you'll see that sine of 80 and cosine of 10 are exactly the same thing. You get 0.985 is the same for both. And so no matter which one you use, again, you're going to get the same answer. Obviously, the answer is 26.6. Multiply both sides by 27 to get your answer there. Okay, and so there you go. Even though you have to choose one, you really have a choice no matter what you do. Okay, because you're always going to know at least one angle. You can find the other one, whatever. Uh, let's see if I can give you a situation where you have to absolutely choose one. Try this one. Okay, so here's the triangle here I've given you. Want you to pause the video, and in 3 seconds I'm going to show you how you can find the angle. Pause the video now and give it a try. Find theta. Okay, well hopefully you pause the video in time. There's how you're going to start it. This is going to be a tangent because I have the opposite side to the angle and the adjacent side. Okay, when you finish working out the rest of the problem, you see that the angle theta is equal to 48.8 degrees. But you're not convinced, you say. BB, I still want to do things my own way. Well, watch this. A little bit of Pythagoras action, and you get the hypotenuse is root 113, some kind of weird decimal. Now you can plug that into any one of the other two trigonometry ratios, and you get the exact same answer. No big surprise there. So I guess I really can't force you to do it one way. You kind of get to choose no matter what you do. But one way might be more work than the other. In any case, that's really all I have to show you. Sine, cosine, tangent, kind of all the same animal, just different skins. I don't know. Anyways, bad analogy. I will see you all tomorrow. We'll do some more homework on this then. Have a great night.